Corporate infertility treatment can make you feel like you're trying to buy a car. Dr. Silber and his staff treat their patients with personalized care and attention. Let's listen to their stories.
The previous clinic that we were at in Pennsylvania, we felt very much like a number. So we were really looking for a place that was warm and welcoming and gave us hope again. And that's exactly what Dr. Silber's office did, and his staff there.
Because as a patient, my husband and I were very, very nervous. We didn't know what to expect. And everyone kind of held our hand and walked us through the process. So anytime I had a question, I would get an immediate response from them, even if I thought it was the silliest question on earth.
I mean, you know, it's great. I mean, you felt like you were important and you didn't feel like you were a number.
It's been an absolute joy to work with them. We feel like family more than we do a number.
But they were family oriented and it made me feel welcome. They made me feel included.
It wasn't like that was it. They would check on me and see how you're doing the next day, or an email. I mean, it was constant contact of making sure that they knew that they were there for me.
You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're wanted and you're needed, and that what you're experiencing is understandable.
I would say what turned us off from the other clinic that we went to see is we liked the doctor okay enough, but then we were brought into the financial room where you talk to the financial lady, and it felt very much like they were trying to sell us a car and not help us have a baby. We wanted our doctor to decide what we needed, not, you know, here's this extra thing that's going to help the sperm do this, or this extra thing that might help do this. That's not really my call. I want you to tell me what I need, and then we'll do that. I mean, it was literally like the gold package or the silver package or the premium package. That's not how I want to have a baby, you know. It didn't feel personalized. You know, they were trying to sell us all these add-ons, and we felt like Dr. Silber was just going to do what was best for us, and he made all of those decisions.
When I had procedures with either Dr. DeRosa or Dr. Silber, I mean, they were very compassionate and but also very honest. So, you know, they weren't trying to make me feel warm and fuzzy when, you know, there was a risk that nothing would happen and all that. So yeah, really did a great job.
And Dr. Silber himself came and met us and explained the whole thing and, you know, gave comfort to my wife. And then next day, so we were given all the directions what to do, you know, how to get prepared for the surgery, what to eat, what not to eat, and everything in detail. There were also brochures, you know, so I went through. And next morning, the thing is, you know, I was prepped by attendant, you know, like, you know, things like shaving, cleaning, all the things. And then after that, my wife was very impressed. And actually, you know, Dr. Silber, she thought it's like a god to her, you know.
Which is fantastic for us. We came with very little hope. And Dr. Silber and all the coordinators are great. They're wonderful. But Stacy Cooper is our coordinator. And they are very much family.
I'm one of 4 girls, and my sisters didn't have any complications. So as understanding as sisters could be, talking to, you know, Mindy, for example, it was a different understanding because she'd seen so many other women go through this and knew what I was feeling like month to month, cycle to cycle, and knowing like, okay, this is going to be a hard day. Or when she had to make the phone call that it didn't work, you could just hear the caring in her voice, that it was like, we're going to be okay. We're going to get through this together.
My first egg retrieval, I was very emotional, and Dr. DeRosa just held my hand and said, you know, it's okay. This is normal. You know, it's okay. Just let it out. And so that was helpful because I thought I should be keeping it together a little better. But I mean, it is extremely emotional. So yeah. And so that was nice to kind of feel validated in that.
I felt so comfortable, you know, especially with Dr. DeRosa, that I insisted when I did get pregnant that he deliver the baby. And, you know, that was my choice. And so when it came time to deliver our miracle baby, you know, I wanted to stay with that staff. I'd been with them through the whole process, and I just wanted to get all the way to the finish line, you know, and stay with that same, you know, level of care that I had been receiving.
They made me feel welcome. They made me feel included. And so I will say I've tried other places and I didn't feel that way, which is why I went where I went, because I wanted to feel that it was the right place, that it was someone that was going to be my cheerleader in the background. And having someone that you can trust, it's changing. It changes things for you. It makes you feel supported, and it makes you feel that you're in the right place.